Mama! Mama! Udo! You're back.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey. Mama, I did not see fresh tomatoes. But I'll go back and check in the evening.
Don't worry. Maybe I should even leave the cooking till Thursday.
Mama, no. I'm sure I'll find this evening at the evening market.
I know. You've worked all day. You need some rest.
Mama, I'm not complaining. I'm okay. Welcome, Papa.
My daughter. Sir? I thought you have gone.
No, Papa. I went to the market to get some food stuff for Mama.
Oh, that's good of you.
Thank you, sir.
Udoka has really helped me today. Especially with some clothes I had concluded only the dry cleaners will wash.
That's good, that's good.
Mama. Let me go start grinding the ingredients and get everything ready.
Okay, my dear. I'll join you soon.
Okay.
Oh, what a beautiful wife Michael has chosen for himself.
And a good cook too. Did you taste the egusi soup she made last week?
Was she the one that made that egusi soup?
Of course.
Hey! It was so nice that I began to wonder when your cooking suddenly improved.
Stanley, what is that supposed to mean?
Of course you know no one cooks better than my wife. I was only trying to compliment Udoka's effort.
I just hope so.
God!
Honestly, I can't wait to see Michael take Udoka as wife.
He loves her so much. He is looking forward to that day with great expectation.
That day. That very day. Anyway, let's just leave it.
Okay.
Let me join her in the kitchen.
It's okay.
Of all the girls in this village, it's Udoka, your daughter, that Michael just married. My sister, it's God's working. I'm not thank God for you. It's working. Mama, you are welcome.
Thank you.
I was just wondering if you people have abducted my daughter.
Your daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean my son's wife?
Don't mind her. By the time Mike comes back to take Udoka back to London with him, you will only get to see her once. Only once in every 5 years.
Hey! Heaven forbid. That will not happen. Not my daughter. She will be coming back to see me because
No problem.
Udoka, please take them to the house.
No. That won't be necessary. It's even good we saw you here. We are in a hurry to see Ndoka and his family.
Oh, is it about the death of his wife?
Yes, we've not been there.
I think you people have to go at once. I was there yesterday.
We'll have to get going. You don't, my dear.
It's okay.
I'll come and pick you tomorrow, okay?
Right, take care of yourself.
No problem.
Okay?
Bye, sir.
Okay, dear.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Anytime you're there, once you're there, you forget everything about me.
But I'm back
forgetting
now.
that there's nobody that helps me.
Hey, Mama, I'm back now. Then very soon I'll get married. And you will not see me again. Not so.
My wife, come and sit down. Come and sit down. Don't stand there. Sit down there. Ugonna, I really thank you for welcoming us into your home. Your husband, before he died, respected me. Not because I am his cousin, but because we loved each other. I too respected him before his death.
I know it.
Thank you.
And I appreciate it.
You are my wife, my sister, and my daughter. Your home is equally mine. We share the same happiness. That is why I have brought this handsome young man, Amos, and his people. He has come to ask the hand of Udoka in marriage.
Naizindo, I appreciate your concern over my daughter's future.
Thank you.
And I'm happy to learn that you really want her to get married.
And to the right person. Amos here is the right man. He's a very nice man.
He must be. If not, you wouldn't have brought him.
Thank you.
But my daughter had been betrothed to another man.
That's not a good answer, Ugonna. That's not a good answer. Where is Udoka? Call her out first. Let her speak for herself.
Now you know her answer will be no. And you know it.
Ugonna, in case you don't know, children of nowadays prefer to choose their husbands and wives themselves, not ones chosen for them by their parents. Call her, let her speak for herself. Okay. No, don't worry. The whole thing is under my control. I am in control of the whole situation. Let us. Okay.
Mama, your uncle is here again with the man. He said I should call you.
Mama, why is uncle doing this now? Why does he keep doing this? He knows Michael is coming home soon for my traditional marriage. Why does he keep doing this now?
Udo, I've told Ezindu this more than 10 times. He keeps on bringing people to ask for your hand in marriage. I don't know how else to talk to him. I just don't know.
Tell him to go home. Tell him I'm not well or something. Sure, tell him I'm not at home, Mama. Tell him I'm not around.
Don't you know how your uncle behaves? That he hardly takes no for an answer. Please come and tell him yourself. Oh? Be good. Oh?
Mama, uncle is getting on my nerves. Uncle is annoying me, Mama. Please. Uncle is annoying me. He's annoying me, Mama. He's annoying me.
Oh? Be good.
Wanyoma, Adama, Udoka. Your face always reminds me of your brave father. This is Amos. You remember him? I came with him once to greet you when you were returning from the market.
I remember him.
Yes.
Mama, I have to go and plate Victoria. Says she's waiting for me.
Udoka.
But we can't. Udoka! Come back, Udoka. That is not how to go about it. You see? I told you what our response will be.
It's all your fault. Ugonna, I hope you are not bringing up this girl to disrespect me, her uncle. Amos, let's go. Let's go. You will see. Hey! Ugonna. Mama. Mama.
Christy. Oh, God, nah. Thank you.
Christy, you remember when we were in secondary school? Those good old days when you were still dating Ozema. You always told me that your son will marry my daughter. Of course. Because I used to call Ozema an ugly man.
Gona, I don't like it too. Gona, I can't think of my son having his children through any other girl than your daughter. I know.
Christy, you brought happiness in my life and that of my daughter. My husband's death brought that cloud in my life. I love him. I love him so much. Udoka was his only pride. But they took him so soon. You and your husband were there for me. Especially when they blamed me innocently for his death. I wanted to take all that he left behind for me and my only child, Udoka. I don't know how to thank you. You're my best friend.
Stand up. Come over here.
What is it taking?
Just come over here. Stop right there. It could have been me limping like this. Remember the afternoon we were coming back from school? And they were hanging electric cable for the first time to give us lights.
Do you still remember that?
The place was restricted. But out of my folly, I walked right in. And the cable almost got me. But you ran and pushed me. And the cable fell on your leg, almost paralyzing that leg for life. It could have been me. It could have been me, Ugo.
I think it's God's way.
It was 2 weeks to your traditional wedding. Remember?
I'm glad I could save your life.
If you didn't take that risk, I might have been dead.
Christy, let's forget about the pains of the past. Alright?
You are such a friend indeed, Una. Such a friend indeed.
Greet your husband for me.
Take care of my wife.
Bye bye.
Bye. Be a good girl, though.
Yes, ma'am.
Mama, you and Michael's mother, you seem so close. You never really told me the depth of your friendship.
The need never came. They almost sent you to school in London the day Michael left for the first time.
Are you serious? So what happened?
Your father, out of pride, he refused. He said as his only child, that it was his duty to train you, to raise you up with his the way he wants. And it was nothing.
So that woman is still coming here to deceive you, Udoka, from settling down with any of the young men I have carefully selected for you, eh?
No, isn't. Is there anything wrong with my daughter marrying my best friend's son?
When last did you set your eyes on that boy? And you, Udoka, if you see Michael, that boy Michael today, can you even recognize him?
Uncle, he's been sending his pictures and he writes often.
Was that how, Ugonna, you married my brother, her father?
What exactly is your point?
That you two old women should stop wasting Udoka's beauty and future. Let her marry now that men are flocking around her.
Uncle, Michael is coming home very soon.
Shut your mouth. I said shut your mouth. That is what you, your mother and Michael's mother have been saying for the past 9 years, if not 10.
Michael has been studying. He has been studying now.
Exactly, Uncle, exactly. To study pharmacy is not easy.
To make a choice of a husband and settle down is not easy either. That is why the kindred gave me the task to ensure that you, Udoka, get married and on time too, before you become a liability to the family.
No, I appreciate your concern over my daughter's future.
But there is no but in it, Ugonna. There is no but. Udoka, take the one God has given to you now and forget dreaming about a husband that you will never see again. No.
How long have you been standing there?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I've been standing for some time.
Hey!
My mother gave me this bottle of red oil to give to you.
Ugonna. Eh? Hell, can you imagine? Ugonna will never stop bothering herself. Eh? Hey! By the way, Udoka, how did you know that song I was singing?
My mother taught me the song. She sings it to me all the time.
Ah, nice. It's more or less from generation to generation. Hey, your mother and I used to sing that song when we were in secondary school. Those good old days.
Mama, does Michael know the song?
I wouldn't know, but he has heard me sing it so many times. You know what? Your mother and I are planning to sing it for you and Michael on your traditional wedding day. Yes.
That would be nice. So that would be nice for Michael and I to sing it with you.
Yes. Udoka, I can't wait for that day.
Me too. Me too, Mama.
Christiana!
Udoka,
Christy!
that was with Michael's father. Please go and check. I'll jump.
Christiana!
Yes, Chief!
Christy, come and share this good news with... Papa? Oh, my daughter, you are even here.
Yes, sir.
That's better. Oh.
You are very excited. What is it?
Yes. I just received a letter from Michael. He'll be coming home end of this month.
Are you serious?
Hey. You don't know what is happening. He's asking me if I'm serious. He wrote the flight number, the arrival date and time. Just take a look.
Hey! Udo.
The expected time of...
God! So finally my Michael is coming home at the end of this month.
At least let me have the opportunity of getting him around this place. Instead of traveling to London to see my son every time.
Udoka, just wait for me. I will personally break this news to your mother. My Michael is coming home.
Udo, the long expected time is here with us. So you need to get prepared. Fashion yourself towards that particular date, okay? And that will be great. Very great. Oh, my God. Yes. My.
Mama, hey! Who go now, my dear?
Mama, Mike is coming back.
Hey, very soon, this whole community will gather for you and your daughter.
My dear,
It will be a thing of joy for me to watch my own daughter go to a family I've taken as my own.
Hell, I didn't know it would happen so soon. I wasn't expecting him till next year.
My dear, whenever he comes back, be it 5 years from now, God's time is always the best.
What will I do that day to welcome my son? What will I do? Will it be a party or an ofala? Which one do you think would be most appropriate? Tell me.
You just have to welcome your son with happiness and joy. I think that it's more than enough. It's more than enough.
Ugo, let's go and plan on what we wear that day. Let's go and plan the lace we wear that day.
Do it please so that she will eat before she goes.
We'll spend this time bread.
Hey! Upside down, right? My dear,
I'll pour this complete.
Hey! That day, I'll dance. Oh my God. I'll dance.
Huh? Are you sure you recognize him when he returns?
Why not? Or do you think he would have changed that much?
Don't mind him, though. He'll be as white as an Oyibo.
Oh, 9 good years. My sister, you're very lucky you did not marry one of those Oyibo women.
Not my Michael. See, you need to see the way he talks about me each time he writes to his parents.
Wow. But I hope he will still remember the way he used to sneak behind your father's house to steal his mangoes before he traveled.
Stop it, Obadigie. Just stop it. Just stop it.
It's okay.
See, let me just tell you people. My Michael is a big boy now. My Michael is a big man now. He doesn't steal mangoes anymore.
We hear you. Hey, Udo. So very soon we'll not be seeing you again. You and Michael will go and live overseas.
Don't worry, I'll be coming to visit you people in the village from time to time.
Udo, is it true you'll be resuming school there or what?
Actually, I'll be going to school and working at the same time.
Then why are you making your hair now? End of the month is still very far off.
Mary, you don't understand. See, I want to start plaiting my hair now so they can be very full by the time Michael comes back.
Oh, Victoria, let's make her hair.
Please make my hair. Make my hair. I want it very long, very long. After all, he's used to seeing Oyibo hair.
Abby. Let's in the middle.
People should make sure my hair is nice.
We are giving you the latest style now.
Handle with care.
Okay.
I want her. I want her so much that I can't even think of any other girl.
Udoka is such a pretty girl. Just like her father, a very handsome man when that man was alive. But death has no respect.
Nai, is there nothing you can do for me?
I have been trying, but I'll continue to try. But what is shaking Udoka and her mother's head is Obodoyibo overseas. Her mother believes that Michael will marry Udoka and take all of them there. That's my problem.
If that is the case, I have lived in Europe and I still travel there quite often. Yes.
In that case, you have to bring more money so that I can entice her and her mother. That's what is needed.
I am prepared to do anything. I could almost visualize our wedding and our happy home together.
That's what we want. But to achieve that, you have to play your part very well.
I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Just have this, You know what to do now.
Good afternoon. I brought the egusi soup.
Very good. I wasn't even expecting you now. I thought you would come later.
I have some things to do later, so that's why I brought the soup now.
Okay. Udoka is such a nice girl. She has been cooking for me ever since my wife died.
Is that correct?
Udoka, greet Amos.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Uncle, let me drop this thing in the kitchen.
Udoka.
Don't you recognize Amos?
Eh? The man who is seeking for your hand in marriage.
Let me drop this thing for you.
Udoka.
Bye-bye,
Udoka. 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 Stop behaving like a child. Go after her. Follow her. Go and try. You think your money can do everything? Try your own. I've been trying for you. Hmm? It's not bad. Udoka. Wait, listen to me. Just... Udoka, listen to me.
Stop following me around.
I will follow you around the rest of my life. I don't care what I encounter just to have your consent.
But there are other girls around, for Christ's sake.
God, I have only one life to live, and I intend spending it with no other person but you.
I cannot marry you. Can't you understand that? Look, my fiancé will soon be back, and my traditional marriage date has been fixed.
Udoka,
Leave me alone.
Things can still change. Give me a chance.
Look, I beg you in God's name. Stop following me around. Stop following me around, though, before my in-laws will see us and get the wrong impression. Leave me alone.
Udo.
Leave me alone. Come near me again.
My son, So how was your final exam?
It was okay, Mom.
So my son is now a pharmacist. Oh God, thank you. Did you miss my food?
Oh yeah, I really did, Mom. I did.
I know you missed
Christy, leave him alone. Now, when we get home, you will have time to ask your questions.
I can't wait.
Let him relax, please.
Yeah, Ejike. Yeah. Man, just look at you. You've really changed, you know.
Man, we're alright too.
So how are you enjoying the country?
Enjoy is okay, as you can see. We're just keeping it real. It's not as bad as people think it is.
Of course, I know that.
Yes, so my son, you know what? I have made your favorite egusi soup with some fish inside.
Mom, I can't wait to get home.
Christy, why don't you allow him get home? Then you serve him the food. Definitely he was going to enjoy it.
Look at how big you are. Oh, you've grown so big.
Fatty bombo.
I'm so happy you're back.
It's too much burger, Mom.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Mama, do you think what I'm wearing is okay?
Where are you going to?
We're going to welcome Michael now.
No, my dear. You're not going anywhere.
Mama, why? Don't you think he'll be angry with me that I didn't go there to see him?
You have to sit here and wait for him. You are his bride. He has to come for you first. Then you can go and celebrate with him later. Alright?
My baby has grown so big. I'm so happy.
If only you witnessed that. It's wonderful.
God.
Huh? Oh my God.
Hey.
My
Dad?
Yes,
Mom? I really don't know how to say this, but I want to thank both of you for making me the man that I am today. See, sometimes I sit and I ask myself, where and what would I have been able to do without you? And based on that, I'm dedicating this to both of you to show how glad I am over your huge investment on me during my years of studies as a pharmacist.
Hey! Chief, oh my God. Oh my baby, I'm so proud of you.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you very much,
You
Dad.
didn't disappoint me.
Thanks, Dad.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dad.
Wow. The most important thing that I'm proud of is that you never forgot home or me, your mother.
Mom, how could I ever forget home? You're the reason why I'm alive today.
You see, this means so much to me. A lot of people traveled abroad for studies. Only few, just few, came back with something. Today, I am glad to say that you are among the few that brought pride and honor to their respective families. Congratulations, my son.
Thank you, Dad.
My blessings I give to you.
Oh, thank you,
Congratulations.
Dad. Thanks, Dad.
It's okay.
Come. I'm so happy.
Thank you very much, Mom.
You're already dressed.
I'm almost done, Mom. Are you coming with us?
No, I have to stay back to prepare dinner.
Oh. Mom, I just wish you could prepare my favorite soup.
Of course, I'll do that. That reminds me. Have you seen Udoka?
Udoka. Oh, you mean Mzimosa's daughter?
Of course, yes. How could you have forgotten such a nice wife you chose yourself?
Oh, well, Mom, I have not really forgotten her. You know, I remember those days, when we were much younger. I used to call her my wife then, back in the days when I used to sneak to the back of their house to pluck oranges and mangoes. So tell me, Mom, how is she now?
You need to see her yourself. You remember you once told me she would make a good wife when I visited you in London.
I guess I was homesick then. And she was about the only girl I remember, back home.
Anyway, now that you're going out with your father, please do stop by to see her and her mother, okay?
Oh, Mom, let's see how the day turns out. I'll try my best to see them.
Okay.
I must run along now. I'm sure Dad is waiting for me outside.
Yeah, I have to get back to the kitchen too.
And Mom, remember my favorite dish.
won't forget. And don't forget to feed your cat.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Rita, I came to see my car. Wait. I came to see my car. Where is it?
Don't you know his house?
We do now, but at least by now where you are should be his house.
Look, you people should come and start going, please. Because Michael will soon be here and I don't want gossip.
Exactly. That's why we came. Gossip. You need to see how the whole place is bubbling and shaking with news of his return. And even his forthcoming traditional marriage with you.
Udo, I hope he came back with the dress we wear for you that day. We, your friends, will not accept anything less than imported materials.
Okay. You people should come and go. When Michael comes, I'm sure he'll tell me all about it.
Wait! Are you trying to say you've not seen him since he came back?
My mother said as a bride, it's better for him to come and see me first.
Okay.
That's true. At least, this is marriage, not friendship.
Anyway, Mary, let's get going. I'm sure by now, Michael will be on his way to this place. Udo, please don't forget to get our own goodies from where you returned with, please. Okay.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Be excited.
London marriage. See, my sister, if London marriage is like this, let me marry the village champion that I know now.
Please let them go with their London marriage.
Forget politicians and their politics. Because if you are really interested in that land, I am willing to part, with it for 7 million.
Nadozia, stop mentioning big numbers. I'm going to give you 4 million naira. 4 million.
no. You see the other plot of land there?
Yes,
the one beside it.
I know.
I sold it for 9 million. But because of our long-standing relationship,
yes,
and for the fact that your son wants to build a pharmaceutical factory there, me, I will benefit, and my community too will benefit.
Of course, you know that.
Okay, for that reason, I will give it to you at 6.5 million.
Uncle, why don't you try and reach a compromise with my father?
Michael, tell your father to stop stinginess.
Look,
pay money.
If you like, keep talking from now till Jesus comes again. I am going to give you 4 million naira. That's what I have for that land. Yes.
4 million naira. Odema, Zemina, come and take the land. Force me. Force me.
Uncle, wait. Uncle, I really like the site where that land is. Dad, let's offer him 5 million.
He doesn't deserve it. Nadozie, you don't deserve it. You owe me a favor. You know that?
My son, 6 million or no deal.
If your father lies, let him come and collect it.
I know where to catch you. I know that. Forget that.
Let him come and collect it.
I know where to catch you. That man.
No problem. You people can go.
I will get it, though. I know where to catch you. It not be this man. I know where to catch him.
Dad. On a second thought, I think we should go back to that land. I want to take a second look at it.
Oh, Michael. Look at, what is the time now? Are we not going to see Udok again?
Dad, this land is very important to me. I mean, we can always do that some other time.
Michael, that land is not running away from there. There is every need for you to see our relations, those you have not seen for the past few years.
Dad, I'm not going back to London in many years to come. I'm home to stay.
It will be a mark of respect and regard if we go and see Udoka and the mother.
Dad, okay, fine, but we can always see them some other time. But right now, I really want us to go back and survey that land.
It's okay. If that is what you want, let's go.
Thank you, Dad.
Udoka, you're crying again. Listen, I know how you feel, but you're wrong. Michael just got home. Perhaps he's tired from the long journey home.
It's been 4 days, Mama. Mama, 4 days. 4 days.
I know. Look, I think...
Mama. Do you think he will ever come to see me?
Of course. Of course. They have their own arrangements.
Have you seen his mother lately?
No. But they must be busy. See, Michael has not come home for a long time. A lot must be happening there.
Yes, a lot is happening there. A lot is happening there without me.
Michael loves you. Udo, don't bother. You have waited for years. What difference will a few more days make? Come, Udo. I've just told you this time after time that Michael is there for you. He will come.
When will he come and see me? When will he come and see me?
He will come. Oh? No. Udo.
Wow. Dad? It's like we came in at the right time.
Exactly the dish you requested for is waiting for you, my dear son.
Okay, Mom, you know what? I'll quickly rush in and take a shower and I'll join you at the dining.
All right.
All right.
You stayed long. Michael and Udoka must have spent the whole time discussing about the past and the forthcoming traditional marriage.
On the contrary, it was Nnadozie and his long talk. We went to see his land.
I mean, you didn't go to see Udoka?
I don't know what is wrong with your son. Each time I mention Udoka, he either changed the subject or postponed the previous arrangement made to see her.
What does that mean? He ought to have gone to see her and the mother by now. He hasn't seen her since he came back.
You better go and talk to your son. Let him know that he is no longer in London. He needs to see his in-laws. At least accord them that respect.
Mom. You assured me that you and your father will go and see Udoka and her mother today.
Well, Mom, we had a lot of places to go and a lot of things to do.
A lot of things to do? That you didn't have time for your wife to be?
Wife? What are you talking about, Mom?
Is that supposed to be an excuse or a joke?
For Christ's sake, Mom, what was this stuff about Udoka and I getting married anyway?
Michael, what kind of rubbish is that?
I'm no longer a child. I used to like Udoka, but not...
But what? Are you drunk? Michael, when I came to London and I told you about Udoka, you fondly called her your wife. And...
Oh, mercy, Mom. How many times do I have to explain this to you? I've told you times and times again. There's nothing going on between Udoka and I. There's no way I'm going to marry that girl.
Michael, what are you saying?
Like I said, Mom, I have nothing with Udoka.
Michael!
That Michael said what?
You better call him and hear for yourself.
Is he drunk or under some narcotic influence? Michael! Michael!
Dad?
What did you say about Udoka?
I don't really have anything to say about her. It's just that Mom usually refers to her as my wife jokingly.
That I did what jokingly?
Michael, your mother and I came to London, and your mother asked if you would like to marry Udoka. You said yes, and we went ahead to do the introduction. We even called you. True or false?
Dad, I never knew both of you were serious. I only said yes to Mom just to make her happy.
Then make me happy by bringing her into my home as your wife.
Mom, I never intended marrying that girl.
Young man, you are joking.
Dad, when I was much younger, I used to like Udoka as a friend. Yeah, people around used to call us husband and wife. I thought that was all a joke. I mean, that doesn't mean I should go ahead and marry the girl.
I want to believe you are trying to pull our legs. But if this is a joke to you, I am certainly not finding it funny.
Dad, look, I never made any plans to marry Udoka. I mean, I had no intentions of such. Besides, I already have someone I want to marry.
Chief, I'm ashamed. Afraid I'm...
It's because of Michael and Udoka, isn't it?
What is Michael trying to do to us? To Udoka? And Ugonna, my best friend.
You don't need to bother yourself. Go to sleep.
How can I sleep knowing the chaos that lies ahead? This attended union has been celebrated. Udoka will be hurt. And I love her so much.
You're a woman. As a man, I understand Michael more than you do. He was only joking when he said he has someone else.
Chief, I don't think he was.
Michael has been in London for so many years without Udoka. There was this possibility girls clustered around him. Now he's home. All he needs is time. He will take to Udoka.
But supposing the girl he talked about is pregnant for him? Huh?
Morning, Dad. You called me.
Sit down. You had a good night's sleep, right?
Yes, I did.
Well, your mother and I didn't. We're all awake, wondering what it is you took that made you so drunk yesterday.
Drunk? I wasn't drunk yesterday.
Then what is this rubbish you said about you and some girl in London?
Dad, I hope this is not all about Udoka.
Not all about Udoka, but about her family and ours.
I don't understand all this anymore.
It is too late, son. Too late! Our family and that of Udoka have gone so far. You can't just wake up one morning and humiliate us like that.
Dad, we're talking about my life here. Besides, I already have a fiancé. The only thing on my mind right now is to establish my business here in the country and then go ahead to marry my fiancé.
Michael, I am your father. I've done everything to raise you a successful young man. Is this the way you want to pay me back?
But Dad, this is my life.
This is also Udoka's life. Besides, my reputation and that of your mother are both at stake.
But Dad, you know I can never do anything to put the name of this family to shame.
Then go ahead and marry Udoka and make us happy.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry.
Ugonna.
I'm coming home. Hey, Nai, you're welcome. I wanted to come and see you later in the day.
Why should you come and see me? When you and your daughter are busy eating everything Michael brought from Obadigie. I have come to collect my own share.
Don't worry, it will soon come to you. Eh?
I am very worried, Ugonna. After all, I took part in raising Udoka. When is that Michael and his parent coming to take Udoka home?
No, they've not given us date yet.
Why? Udoka should be number 1 on the agenda. Anyway, has Michael himself been here?
I've not seen him.
But I see him driving around with his father all around the village, inspecting every bit of the land in this place.
Hey, yeah. Maybe that's why they've not come. They must have been very busy now.
Where is Udoka?
She's inside now.
Well, if you permit me, let me go and see her before you finally sell her off.
She's your daughter. There's no her.
Udoka, my daughter.
You don't have peace in this house? Ever since I came back, it's always Udoka this, Udoka that.
My son, you can't just wake up one morning and dash the pride of that girl to the moths.
I can't marry Udoka.
She has done that many suitors for you. And I've come to love that girl as a daughter I never had.
Mom, you would love Anastasia when you...
And now what?
Who is Anastasia?
She's the girl I fell in love with while I was in London. I mean, she's...
Hey, save your breath, Michael. She is not welcome here.
What's that supposed to mean?
So, this is your plan to disgrace us before the entire community?
Oh my God. Have you any idea how close Udoka's mom and I are? The friendship that started years before you were born.
For Christ's sake, Mom, I've got my own life to live. I mean, whomsoever I decide to marry is strictly my choice.
That's where you got it wrong, son. As Africans, it is our duty as your parents to ensure that you marry a well-trained, homebred wife. Exactly. And not some fast food eating, cosmetic beauty in the name of a London girl.
I've had enough of this, Dad. Ever since I got back, it's always been about Udoka this and Udoka that.
Don't you dare raise your voice at me.
Is this the happiness I came home for?
It has always been Michael. Have you ever cared to think about your parents' feeling?
I've had enough of this, Dad. The best thing for me to do is to move out of this place.
Better.
And look for a peaceful place for me to stay.
Better.
Michael, you can't let him now.
Please, let him go. Let him go. It's better he is not here than to stay and cause me high blood pressure. Nonsense.
Chief, you can't let Chief come out now. Is this how to solve problems?
Well, this is the best way to solve this Udoka's issue.
You don't solve a problem by running away from it. Think of what that girl will go through if she should hear of this.
I don't care, Mom. This place is no longer peaceful for me. I have to get educated to find a peaceful place for me to stay in Lagos.
Entrance to the building. I mean, all these things are burglary proof. Please, you can come down here and see the children's playing ground. Come and see it yourself.
So what do you think? Well, it's all right, so long you like it.
You know, as an agent, I know what is good for you. You people who have been overseas, I know what you want. You want the replica of what you have there to be seen here. That is why I carefully selected this particular building. I know you will like it.
So why didn't the last occupant live with this?
Oh, my landlord actually left it here. It is part of our value added savings. But if you don't like this house, I can still, maybe because of you're a bachelor, I can still go to look for smaller ones.
No. It's okay.
I think I'll take it.
Oh, thank you so much. I know you like it. This is the kind of things you people like. Please give me a few minutes. Let me go and get the keys from the security man.
Okay, it's okay.
The interior. Thank you so much.
So tell me, what do you feel about this place? You think it's okay?
Well, it's alright. It's a nice place, at least fits your status. But I don't understand why your parents want to force that girl on you.
Look, it really baffles me. I don't know how they expect both of us to live together. I'm not even sure she finished her secondary education.
When is Anastasia coming in?
Oh, I called her yesterday and she said she will be here in less than 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Well, I guess you can handle it though. You'll sort yourself out, won't you?
Look, man, I have a lot on my hands right now. All I want to do is pay for this place, then have my business established here, and then every other thing can follow. I really like the compound. It's spacious, you know? It's all barbecues.
Udoka. Hi. Udoka. Udoka, you will kill yourself. You will kill yourself. Look, you don't have to go through it there as if the whole world have crashed on your shoulder.
Mama, Michael has been back for over a month now. Why doesn't he want to come and see me? Why?
Udo, perhaps he might be busy.
For over 1 month?
Mama.
Doesn't he care about me? Doesn't he?
No, he cares. Look, I'm your mother. I will never deceive you. I will never deceive you. He cares about you. You will see he will come. Michael will come for you. Let's go inside. No. You don't want.
Mama, it's just that I've not seen him since he came back. He's as worried as you are. But you know what? His plan is that any day his foot step into this compound is to take you home once and for all.
I'm beginning to wonder. Even you, I hardly see you now.
I understand how you feel, my sister. Even Michael has been disturbing his father.
Over what?
That the project should be put on hold. Let him come and get married to Doka first, and then the project thing can continue.
Well, let them take their time. After all, my daughter is not running away.
I know. My wife. That reminds me. Michael gave me something to give to you.
Really?
John, bring that bag behind. Oh, my daughter. This is from Michael.
This father for what? Why?
Ugona. This is what they are wearing these days, especially in Lagos.
Mama, I like it.
Come on, keep it.
I like it. I know you like it. Thank you, Mama.
How can you buy trousers for her?
Go now. Udoka is not my village girl. She's a London girl. And this is new millennium.
You're spoiling this girl.
I will spoil her. She's my only son's wife. I will spoil her. Make sure you take care of her. I'll see you later,
Look, Christy, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have given those gifts to Doka. Huh?
The poor girl is in emotional pain. Wondering if Michael really cares for her.
Buying those gifts and giving them to her as if they were from Michael will not help matters.
What do you expect me to do? We need to buy time.
Well, I spoke to Ejike on phone. Michael has rented and moved into a house.
Did he give you the address?
I wrote it down somewhere.
Good. In that case, we'll have to take Udoka to him.
What are you talking about?
He has not seen or spent time with the girl. If we sit down and allow him, he will end up marrying one gold-digging Lagos girl.
Christy, I am not comfortable with that arrangement.
Just leave it to me. I know my son. He's still a boy. We have to make him a man. Excuse me.
Oh, women, when they tell them something, they know they agree. Only their own they know. Thank you, my dear.
I think one person is missing in this room.
That is exactly what you will say. Udo, go and get your bag. You're going with us.
What is happening?
Well, Michael requested she comes and stay with him sometime in Lagos at his new place.
Lagos? He's not living in Lagos?
Yes. It's all for business anyway. There is this new project he's handling with his friend.
Since he figured out the project would take much of his time, he requested Udoka should come and help him out. Just for a month.
And while there, both of them will plan for their wedding.
Is that so?
Yes.
No wonder Michael has not come to say hello to us.
Oh, my sister. That is their lifestyle in London. Workaholics. That's what they are.
But all that will change.
Well, if there's anyone that can change that, it's Udoka. Would you like to come?
Yes, Mama. I've been looking forward to seeing him since he came back.
Oh, and now he needs you. Go and get your things. Let's go.
Okay. Go. Mom.
Everything is happening so fast. I don't know what to do.
My dear sister, it's the will of God.
Let me just go.
Okay.
Glad you stayed here. You look somehow excited. What is it?
Your mom.
My mom? What about my mom?
I went to drop the diesel you requested for with your gate man, and lo and behold, she came in a taxi.
Wait. Are you saying my mom is in town and at my place?
Yeah. I actually told her I was coming to your office.
She didn't even tell me she was coming. And how did she know my place?
I remember giving your dad the address some time ago when he called to find out if we were together, but it's been a while now.
In that case, I better hurry home then.
Yeah, you should do that. So, take care.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
What could have brought my mom all the way from the village? She didn't even call to say she was coming. I hope everything is okay.
told you, there is nothing I can do about it.
There's nothing you can do. What do you mean there's nothing you can do? You gave me your word that Udoka is gonna marry me. Now she's gone with another man.
Are you a child? In the modern world, where have you heard that a husband is forced on a girl?
So what happens to all the money you've been collecting from me? I mean, the promises to secure her consent.
I can see you are a fool.
Is that all you can say? I mean, that is all you can say, eh?
So, in your village, money can buy love.
Oh. This man. This man! You are a cheat! A fraudster! I can see that now. Ibozu.
Hey, he good.
Me?
Yes, and if you don't leave this very place right now, I will deal with you. You will regret ever coming to this very place in the first place. Leave here now.
Nice, Undo.
Amos.
So this is you.
And this is you too. Did I force you? You brought it and I accepted in good faith.
I wasn't expecting you, not even a phone call. What is she doing here? Did you have to bring her along?
Is that how you welcome people into your house? Look at my dear, come. Bring the food. Come. What has gotten into you?
Mom, why did you bring the girl to this house?
Why are you behaving as if Udoka is a disease?
I can't marry that girl, don't you understand?
Michael, we have gone too far. You can't walk away like that.
Now listen, Mom, the only reason I left home to this place is because of this Udoka's issue. I mean, why did you have to bring her all the way to this place again?
Have you ever sat down and wondered why I want you to marry this girl?
The only thing that counts now is what I want to do.
I no longer count.
Mom, please, let's not go over this again. Please? You brought that girl to this house. Please leave with her.
Michael, you're chasing me out of your house?
Mom, you know you're always welcome to this house as long as this Udoka's issue is done away with.
Michael, you disappoint me. You disappoint and hurt me. Disregard Michael's behavior. He is confused.
Mama, did I do something wrong? He looked so angry when he saw me.
It's me he's angry with, not you.
I thought he wanted to see me. I thought he wanted me to come.
Of course he does.
I overheard him saying he doesn't want to get married to me.
Right. I will sort it out. Sorry, man. Stop crying. Stop crying. Everything will be fine. Stop crying. He will get back to his senses, okay? Udoka. Udo? Good morning. Morning, my daughter. Hope you slept well.
Yes, ma'am. You're already dressed. Are you leaving?
No. Even if I am, you will stay here.
But Michael doesn't...
Do you love Michael or not?
Yes, I do.
I really want to get married to him.
No, I do. He doesn't want me.
Don't worry. You will wait for me till I return, okay? My daughter, this is your husband's house. No one can drive you away from here except yourself. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now you go and get ready. Go and take your bath.
I didn't get to see you yesterday.
Where is my mother?
She left.
She what?
She went to see her friend outside town.
Why didn't you go with her?
Michael, why are you so bitter towards me?
Listen, I am not bitter towards you.
We used to be such good friends. I've been looking forward to you coming back, and now you're back. You're like a stranger to me.
Look, my parents must have given you the wrong impressions that I want to marry you.
But you told me that yourself so many times.
Oh, please. Childhood exuberance. Look, I was only a child that just came back from abroad.
Every night, I never go to sleep without praying for you. I made you my whole world.
Look, don't be deceived by whatever my parents must have told you. They've asked me 1,000,000 times over if I wanted to marry any of the daughters of our family friend.
But on each occasion, you chose me. And that's why they paid my bride price on your behalf.
That is ridiculous.
No, it's not ridiculous. Michael, you're all I think of. You're all I dream of. You're all I eat. Don't do this to me, Michael. Don't chase me away. I can't stand the shame.
Listen, it is not too late. You can always find someone else.
I don't want somebody else.
Christ's sake. Don't you get it? Look, I already have someone else. Yes! And I love her. She will soon be here, okay? I left home just to get away from all this trouble. Please, I want you to just go back home. As soon as my mother returns, tell her to take you back home.
This must be a very difficult moment for her. Honestly, I pity that girl.
HK, you keep talking about pitying Udoka all the time. I mean, you're not even considering me. Anastasia is supposed to be in town in a few days' time. What am I supposed to tell her?
Michael, you have to sit your parents down and resolve this issue once and for all.
Well, the only resolution my parents want to hear about right now is that I've accepted to marry Udoka.
And Anna is on her way here for your proposed wedding to her.
HK, you know what the problem is right now? That girl Udoka barely finished her secondary education. I mean, she's practically lived almost all her life in the village. There's no way she's going to meet up with my social status. I just can't understand why my parents are putting me through this nightmare.
Then you have to let your parents know all this. That reminds me. How's your mom? Is she okay?
Well, she should be okay. I don't know where she is right now, but I expect that before we get back home, she must have come to take that girl back to the village.
Well, just whatever, but make sure you take it easy on yourself, okay?
Boy, look, man, I'm in a fix. Big fix.
I really need to freshen up. It is so much. Boy, oh boy.
It looks like there's nobody at home.
I just hope my mom has come to take that girl away. I just wonder why they had to leave the door open. Mom! Mom, I'm home! Mom?
Michael, perceiving a sweet and sensational aroma. Check, what's going on?
I'm sure my mom must have prepared one of her special delicacies. It smells like a egusi soup. Let me check it out. I told you, there's already food on the table. It's just that I wonder where my mom is. Mom? Mom, I'm home! Mom? You? You still here? What are those things you're carrying?
The tap stopped running when I was cooking for you, so I rushed down the street to go and fetch some water.
Now listen, Rebecca. I don't need this. If I want a house help, I know where to get one. Now leave this place before I kick you out.
No, Michael. Please. That's not necessary now.
Listen, I have to spit it out of her, okay?
You're shouting.
Let me shout! Listen, Udoka, I don't need you around this house. I thought we agreed this morning that you'll be leaving. What are you still doing here?
Michael, I need to talk to you.
No, I need to talk to her. Now listen, Udoka, I need you to go into that room, pack your things, and leave. Get out of here, go!
Michael!
Just go, get away!
Michael!
Listen. We agreed, she said she was leaving. What is she still doing here? What sort of nonsense? Look, listen, ma, we agreed. She said she was leaving today. What's she still doing here?
Michael, have you lost your mind or something?
Perhaps that's the only way she can take me serious.
Just imagine if she were your younger sister, Michael.
If I had a sister, she wouldn't be so deaf and irritating.
Then take it easy on her. And give her time to recover, that's all.
Recover? Recover from what, HK? Recover from what?
From the shock that the man she thought was her husband is not her husband.
Just look at the scenario. Anastasia is due to be here in 2 days. 2 days! Now, who am I supposed to tell her who Udoka is?
Just take take it easy on her and make arrangements for her, that's all. You're pushing it too far and stressing yourself. Michael, I think I should be leaving now. So just try to sort yourself out, okay? You're getting worked up. Don't stress yourself, alright?
There's no use crying. I mean, things are not that bad.
How do I face my family? How do I face my friends? How do I face the men I turned down all because of you?
There are lots of men out there. I believe you can still find a man your type.
No.
You're just hurting yourself over nothing. I told you I have someone else in my life and she'll be here in 2 days. I mean, you just have to go.
Michael, no, I can't. Michael, please, I can't go.
But both of you cannot stay here.
Michael, please let me stay.
Okay, who do I tell Anna that you are?
I can't just leave. I will die with the shame. The shame will be with me forever. What will I say? That I got married and I left my husband's house in less than a week.
We are not married. The earlier you understand that, the better.
Men came. So many men came. I turned all of them down because of you, Michael. Michael, please don't do this. The whole village, they all know I came here. How can I leave your house in less than a week? Oh, please.
You can't stay here, and that is final.
Michael, please. Michael, please don't do this. Let me just stay for some time. Maybe for 1 month or 2 months, and then by then I'll know what to do in my life. I'll have the strength to face my people. Michael, please.
2 weeks. And that will be final. After that, you're gone. Okay? But for the meantime, you have to move your things to the boys' quarter and stay there. And make sure you keep to yourself. What's so important is this?
this where you live?
Yeah, what do you think?
Well, it's manageable, but I think you're gonna have to make use of a gardener, a cleaner, and do some renovation works.
Come on, honey, you only just got here. I mean, it's too early to start complaining.
So are you suggesting that I'm becoming a nag?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying you should go inside and have some rest. You know you've had a long trip.
The flowers are overgrowing. Can't you see?
Just come
I
inside.
can't stand this environment.
It's okay, man. Come on. Just go inside and relax, okay? Come on.
God.
It's okay.
Yeah, come on. Michael!
Okay. Sweetie.
What am I doing out here?
Honey, I'm just trying to find out from him if he knows any gardener around.
Well, not now!
I'm sorry,
I need to go in!
I'm sorry, there. Okay.
Please! What is this? At last, I can't believe I'm somewhere now. That flight was just so not it.
So, honey, how was your flight?
Well, I don't know. I just can't describe the flight. I'm just so
Don't
happy
tell me you're
here.
trying to smoke in here.
What the hell? The airport officials said the same thing. God, Michael, I'm dying for a cigarette. At least I'm free to smoke in my own fiance's house.
Come on, you're free, but wait. Damn. What are you doing here? I told you to remain at the boys' quarter.
The man brought this letter for you.
You can go. Just go.
Who's she?
She's the maid. Our maid.
Oh, okay.